All right, so I just recorded a whole video damn near without audio. So we're going to run it back. So another winning day. This one I actually took advantage off of, or took advantage of. So let me restart. Let me. Bro, it's so annoying. I really just did this whole video, no audio. All right, man. So going into the day, I had originally. Why does this keep happening, bro? What are we? It's like every time I do replay, it goes to regular trading hours. Can we not do this, por favor? All right. I don't know. I don't really know what that's about. But going into the day, I had a bearish bias. The reason being is, so if you start on the daily time frame, right, we inverse this gap right here. All right. You can see it right here. We inverse it, but we immediately come all the way back down and within one candle close below it. So to me, I view that as we're still respecting the gap. Sure, it closed above it, but all in all, this gap is, or this inverse gap is being respected for the most part. Now we come back up and what? Oh, this is today. We come back up and then we have a huge rejection wick up here. Now it's kind of more of a doji candle, but we still also, I mean, it's still a big rejection to the upside. So I feel like we're obviously not trying to go higher. If we go down to the lower time frames, I think it was the 1 hour. 1 hour time frame. We had this. On this time frame, I was definitely bearish, bro. Definitely bearish. Obviously, the daily inverse down here. And then this 1 hour gap right here is, we're obviously in a 1 hour gap. We're accumulating in a 1 hour gap. We have resting highs up here. This is Asia and London highs. That's basically equal highs. And we take them out right here, right? So look. Oh, shit. I was on the 1 hour time frame. No, this isn't. Yeah, we get a really good rejection. Watch, you'll see. So this candle right here, big rejection. Like I said, we took the highs. We're inside of this gap. We're already bearish. I want to go lower. And then there was low-key an entry on the 1 minute time frame that I still don't remember why I didn't take this. I know there was a reason. I just don't remember. Because there was obviously an entry right here. We inversed these gaps. We created a imbalance. This would have been the entry. I really just sat here for a minute trying to. I don't remember why I didn't take this, but yeah, I didn't take it. It would have been a loss. All right, so you can see it would have hit stop loss right there. I would have had my stop at this high. So to be honest with you, I don't really. I mean, it's not the highest quality setup. It's a huge 1 hour gap, so anything could really happen. Not my bread and butter when it comes to like my external manipulation, but yeah, that was it. You could have entered there. It would have been a loss, but it is what it is. So my trade, I'll show you. Right here. The 1 hour closes above this gap. So now this has officially been disrespected, right? This is an inverted gap now. So at this point, I'm a little bit more bullish now because we have really close highs up here. If we look on the daily, well, TradingView is not going to let me. What's it going to look like? Yeah, it's not going to let it. But at this point, the candle is like, the candle body is probably like right here, right? So picture all of that being white. So we're pretty bullish at this point now. We're really close to this high. We've inverted the 1 hour and the 4 hour gap. So that's when pretty much I switched my bias to being bullish instead of bearish. Now at this point, all I'm waiting for is some type of retracement to where I can take a part of. So now that we're bullish, we're just waiting for an opportunity to take advantage of the run. Like I said, we still have draws up here, which I'm confident we can hit. This right here was a 1 hour, a 15-minute gap that presented itself. So I was looking to see if I can get a correction down to here. This was all there was. On the 10-minute time frame, there was nothing. 5-minute, I don't think there was anything either. Nah, nothing. On the 15, though, there was this really clean fair value gap. So I was looking to see a rejection off of that, which we got right there. In here was the entry. It was not the cleanest one for me, but we did have an SMT, which added to my confluence. I remember this gap being a little bigger than that, but it was an inverse fair value gap. This was my entry. I got in right here. Target a 2R as always. And boom, we hit it in 5 minutes, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trade took 5 minutes. Played out really nice. I think it did take the... I know it definitely took New York high. Do we take the external draw? I actually never checked. I just walked away after my TP. That's crazy. I don't think we took that high up there. Yeah, no, we didn't. But that's why I personally like taking my take profits at just a 2R. A lot of times, the draw that I think is going to get hit just doesn't, but it still goes in that direction. So this is a perfect example of why I just shoot for my 2R. I do think it hit my TP2. Yeah, it did. So that was that. Pretty clean trade. I risked about 750 on this trade. So I'm up. Basically, I'm like halfway done with the evaluation in one trade. Oh, I forgot to mention, bro. I blew the other account. Damn, I forgot to make a video on that. I had completely forgot about trailing drawdown. And so my trailing drawdown was like basically 50,000 because I had brought the account up pretty high. And then I took a few bad trades and then blew it. But I was thinking that I was thinking that the drawdown was still 48K, but it's, yeah, it went up. So low key forgot about that. But it is what it is. I just re-upped on another account and then we're looking good so far. We're halfway done. So hopefully we can get another trade before the end of the week. If so, we'll be past. My statistics are way better during the beginning of the week, so I'm literally still undefeated on Mondays for my strategies. So we'll see what happens. I'm not really forcing anything. I'm cool with this being the only trade of the day. I'm sorry, the only trade of the week. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I got. So I gotta head to work in about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna end the video here, get it posted. But that was a trade, man. Pretty. Oh, real quick. It's not super important, but I do want to note there were some SMTs. There were 2. One of them was right. Where are we at? Here. This was like my entry SMT. And then there was a higher time frame one, I think, too. Oh, no. That was my higher time frame one, I think. Where was it? Hold on, let me check. All right, there were SMTs right there. So technically, this actually was an A+ setup for me. So pretty smooth. But yeah, man, that's about it. Going to end the video here. Appreciate y'all watching. If we get another trade sometime this week, I'll post it. I'm gonna start doing them live. I think I'm just gonna start posting the live executions of me actually executing on the trades. I think that'll be a little bit more helpful for you guys to watch, and I think that'll hold me more accountable. But for proof, if you guys really don't believe I took that trade, it's right here. 2 contracts, exited 2 up here. So that was that. Don't think I have anything else to add to the video. So yeah. I was supposed to do a backtesting video on Friday and I forgot. So I'll try to do one maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Actually, maybe tonight. We'll see what happens. I'll try to post one this week. But yeah, that's all I got. So appreciate y'all watching. I will see you next trading day, I guess. We out.